What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode. Today we are putting in the Pro Poultry Feeder for our chickens. It's pretty much going to be the last thing we do. We're going to be putting it into a big 55-gallon drum. This used to be one of the water barrels that I had over there. So it's got a hole in it already right here. So that's going to be the base of our first hole that we're going to drill. And we're going to put multiple little ports around here. So this is the box it comes in. It's the DIY chicken feeder bins with the orange little loops on them. And we get it off of Amazon. I'll put the link down below for you guys if you want to check them out. This is what you get in this kit. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different feeder ports. You get a whole bunch of gaskets, and it sends you the correct size drill bit to cut the holes, so you don't even have to go buy any drill bits or anything like that. It comes with it so that you can install these all in one day without making any extra trips. All you need is your drill, that stuff right there, and these, and we can get going. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get this process going. So let me get set up here and we'll show you the next step. Alrighty guys, so with these cups, they come with a little closer, so if you don't want to use as many ports as you have, you can always close one off if you don't want to have those extras. But these just unscrew. It's just like that. What you do with these, just like it says, all you gotta do is drill the hole, slide this through, screw this piece on, and you're done. So we're going to do that real quick here, and we'll take a look at it. Alright, that's pretty handy. It's got a little spring on the end of the drill bit there that they send you, and that pushes that plastic piece back out so that you don't have to sit there and fight with it. So that's a pretty handy little setup there. Get this cleaned up. Use a razor knife here. Just clean up our edges. Doesn't really have a height recommendation on there, so what I'm doing is I'm putting them in like this, and I'm going to set the whole thing up on some blocks. And you take that out there. Now, I'm going to reach in and put this in here if you can. Just like that. Pop our gasket on. Now you can put these on big 55-gallon drums like this. You can put them on just your regular old 5-gallon buckets. People use all kinds of things for this process. See if I can get this thing to screw in here. Threading. It's probably cross-threading on me. Wonder. Oh, that's why. Go on the back side. It does go on the back side. Good. Just go on right there. They have it like that. Actually looks pretty nice. Alright, I'll give you a look. I'm not even going to use these gaskets. I don't really know why they have them. because honestly they don't really seem to need them. But that's what you're going to end up with, is right there. And then you can kind of see the food will be down below, so they just reach in, get their food, and you're good to go. So we're going to do a whole bunch more of these, and I'll bring you back once we have those in. Alright guys, so there it is. Got all 8 ports on here on this big barrel. Plenty of space between spots for the chickens to stand, so they won't be fighting over space. That's what it looks like on the inside. You can see the cups are facing down, and basically you can just fill this thing up with food now. So I've got 3 bags. I got 150 pounds of feed. I probably won't even fill this thing halfway, and that'll last them quite a long time. And I've got a water seal top, and I've got the ring for that over there, and we'll clamp it down and it'll be good to go. And then we can move chickens in. Another thing I'd recommend, guys, for this setup here, when you're drilling the holes and everything, do it away from the coop, especially if you have a contained coop like this. There was little blue shreds of barrel and everything all over the place. Cleanup was a pain. I still couldn't get it all, but I got the vast majority of it. But the cleanup is a real pain, so I highly recommend doing this outside of your coop and then bringing it in. Learn from my mistake. Don't do it inside your coop. All right. All right, guys, chickens are moved in. What I did is I brought the barrel in empty and got all the chickens moved over. They were running low on food last night. I was kind of planning it this way so that they'd be hungry today. So when they saw me pour the food into this thing, they'd come investigate and try and find the food. That way they'd learn how to use this barrel very quickly. And as you can see, they have wasted no time doing that. This is the 3rd bag I'm dumping in, and I'll show you how much it fills in. It's only about half for 150 pounds of food. It only fills it about halfway. So I'll give you a look at that. As you can see the food down inside, and so can the chickens. And it's just a brown shoulder height for them, maybe a little lower for some of my bigger chickens, but the smaller ones, it's about shoulder height. And they can get plenty of food. And up inside you can see it's about half full with 150 pounds of food. So, worked out real nice. I'm very happy with this system. The chickens have discovered the water already. They've all been getting drinks, so they know how to work the water. Big thing that I went online, talked to a few people. They said the best thing to do is to put a shelf above your little watering brackets here. And the reason you want to do that is to keep the chickens from trying to stand on the cups, because they'll stand on the cups and break them off. So if you put this above it, it keeps them from jumping up on the cups. But anyway, guys, that's it really. Not a whole lot to this. Real simple system. As you can see, all the chickens are super happy, eating away. I'm going to put that lid on there, and then we'll be good to go. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Those cups were super easy to put on. For these big barrels, I'd recommend not using the gaskets. The barrels are just too thick. The best thing, those gaskets I think are best used for the buckets. So if you're using like a little Home Depot bucket or something like that, something that's thinner walled, use the gaskets. It'll help the screw-on pieces on the outside go on a little easier. But for a thicker walled barrel like this, you do not need the gaskets. They go on plenty tight without them. And as you can see, the chickens took no time at all figuring out how to get their food. And it's supposed to be a no-spill system. We'll see how well that works. So far, though, it's been way less messy than the old containers that I have out there. So that's our system here, guys. Let me know what you think. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it was helpful. The installation instructions for these are very basic, but I mean, it's not too difficult. It doesn't give a recommended height, but I'd say about shoulder height is probably the best thing to do. So if you're not planning on putting your barrel on the ground, You can kind of do what I did and use some 4x4s to hold it up. If your bucket's going to be on the ground, then you're going to want to make it at least 4 or 5 inches high, maybe 6 inches, so that the chickens can get to the food easily without making a big mess and without the food getting wet from splash on the ground or anything else. That's pretty much it, guys. Real simple. The Pro Poultry Feeder, like I said, I'll drop a link down below for it. Hope you enjoyed the video. It is hot as blazes out here. We're supposed to get more rain this afternoon. The monsoon started early this year. We've been getting hammered every day in the afternoon. It's supposed to do that all week, it says. So not only are we in the hundreds out here in Arizona, but now we're getting the humidity on top of it, and it is brutal. So I'm gonna go inside and cool off, let the ladies enjoy their new coop and explore and have their nice high shade. They all seem much happier already just having this high shade. So hopefully it's a big improvement for them. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and we will catch you down the line.